Hip hop. Hip hop. It's the hip hop. Hip hop. Hip hop. Everything podcast. It's you. It's your boy Fifth. Aaron all nighter. Hip hop. Hip hop. Hip hop everything. Hip hop everything podcast.
Back and I'm better. Got the city going crazy for this hot ass weather. I look down on these bitches, cause I know I'm the treasure. And all these niggas know it too. I got them light as a feather. Now look, I call the shots. Don't you ever think I'm not. Don't you ever try to play me for a goofy, you a bob. I got niggas spinning blocks, you a ugly little thigh. And if I ever say it's up, don't you ever say it's not. Look, ain't no nigga dubbing me, you better watch what you believe. I'm the realest in these streets, no bitches stepping up to me. I know it's hard for you to see, but I'm the queen without the B. And if you try to play with me, I put your faces on a T. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, you know who poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, you know who poppin' out. Just Sora poppin' out. I'm all they talk about. These bitches corny, all these niggas know what I'm about. They talkin' for the crowd. Bitch, sit your dumb ass down. Don't need a nigga digging lies, I never worry about. I ain't going out bad for no man. Don't worry about who I'm around. I know you bitches some fans. I play my song, you know the words, but I'm the one they can't stand. Like how you claiming competition? This was never your plan. You bitches ran through, and I had to take it there. You know I can't boo. See, I'm always coming up just like I plan to, and I ain't even pop my shit. I just be playing boo. Like what you wanna do? I got my niggas that are spread, just giving many reasons. Confidential where I stay, I'll pull up any season. You wanted me to play? These niggas wanna taste. Can name them all, never need a lot of no one's faith. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, you know who poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, you know who poppin' out.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Aaron All Nighter. This is the Hip Hop Everything Podcast interviews. I'm here with Sora. That was just her video, Pop Out, shot by SV Films. And for the people who don't know who you are, Sora, introduce yourself, tell people who you are and what it is that you do.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry if you're talking to me.
All right. I don't know what happened to the volume. Let me try this again. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Perfect. So tell the people who you are and what it is that you do.
I'm Sora. I'm an artist. I sing. I'm more of a singer. I rap too. I dabble in the rap. I'm more versatile, but I tap into all different types of cultures when it comes to art and the music industry.
Okay, word. So you do both singing and rapping. Now, which one do you prefer more?
I prefer to sing. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Okay, cool. Now, how long have you been making music for?
Probably I started recording my music like probably like 2 years ago, two going on 3 years ago. But I've been writing since for like a while, like for a while, since like 12 maybe. And then before that, I was just obviously singing other people's songs, but I was writing a lot longer than I actually started putting shit out there. Once I started putting things out there, was probably like 3 years ago. I say like 3 years ago, I started putting things out there.
Okay, word. Now, where is it from you're from? Where are you from?
Forever.
Fall River, Massachusetts. All right, cool. I recognize the picture show and the music video.
Yeah.
I mean, now explain that song. How did Pop Out come about?
Actually, Pop Out, nobody knows, but Pop Out is actually a song that I wrote when I was like 14. So going on like 5 years ago. I wrote that song a while ago. Like the second, like the second verse to that song was a recent like verse. That's why I started off with Jay Jizzle, because before it was just Jay Jizzle before I changed it to Jay Sora. So it's like Jay Jizzle is like my alter ego. Like that's my rap name. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to singing, like that's all Jay Sora. So like I switched it up a little bit towards the end of that song, but that song is actually originally an old song that I wrote when I was younger, and I just kind of just brought it to light like this year, 2026, like 5 years later. Um, but like Pop Out is just like, it's just that energy given, like, you know, you already know who's stepping in the building, and like, you know what I'm saying, if I'm popping out, who popping out with me? You know what I'm saying?
Word. Now, what made you decide to release an older record to you?
I think I think it was just the time to. I don't think before it was ready. I don't think before it would have gotten the audience or attention that it needed to. I don't think that people would have really resonated with it, just because like, you know, like during that time, like every year it's a new year for a new sound. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's every year you want to bring something new to the table. You know what I'm saying? And that song, like when I wrote it, the world wasn't ready to hear it, like hear a sound like that. Like I felt like this year would have been perfect to start off the year and with that song.
Makes perfect sense because, like you said, every year's got a new sound,
Hmm.
and that sounds like this year.
Right.
So the cadence, the flow. Now, what got you into music to begin with?
Well, since I was like mad little, I always wanted to be a singer. Like I always wanted to be a singer. I did like school things like talent shows and stuff like that. But like ever since I was like mad little, probably like I would say like 5 years old, as far as I can remember, I've always wanted to sing. Like I've always been doing the singing stuff, and not even just like that, not even to bring him up, but my dad was also like, he rapped and I guess sang. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really in my life too much, but when he was, like, that's what I was aware of. So like I guess like you could say like it branched from that. But I've always wanted to be a singer. Like I've always wanted to go on stage and like just have the whole everybody feeling my energy, like from all around the world. Everybody could just feel and resonate with what I'm putting in my songs. Like I've
Right.
always wanted that.
Now, you brought up the stage and having people resonate with your songs. Recently you just had a performance Friday night. Explain that
Yeah.
a little bit.
That performance, it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad or whatever. It was actually in my city at the VFW. Um it was something like, you know, my manager has set up or whatever. The host of that was like Loco and Boom Squad and stuff like that. I actually have another performance coming up, a couple of them on the 21st, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have a couple of them coming up. But the performance, it was pretty good. There was a lot of good artists there and stuff like that. The only thing I don't like about performing is like when it comes to performing, like I love to engage with the crowd. Like I'll like sing to the crowd, and I'll go up to the girls that's too shy to engage and stuff like that. Because people don't ever want to be the first. Like it's not first come first serve. Like when it comes to music, like nobody wants to be the first supporter. You know what I'm saying? People will
Right.
start supporting and cheering and like vibing with the music when they see other people doing that. But it shouldn't have to be like that. You know, people shouldn't have to be scared or try to hold back from supporting or saying like this is a good song. Like it should never be like that. Or like, you know, like it irritates me sometimes when like I'll perform and then like I'll stay for other artists' performances because that's support. You know what I'm saying? That's real
Mm-hmm.
support. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, at the end of the day, us supporting each other pushes each other forward more. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, like, it's just good to do, and it makes people feel good at the end of the day. And it irritates me. Like, the only thing that irritates me when it comes to performing is like when I'm done performing, like I get all that love and the audience will show me love, even the other artists. But then it's like when they come up on stage, people be scared to show love and engage, or like, you know what I'm saying, like they'll leave during like a mid performance, like they'll be mid watching somebody and just like walk out and not come back, like stuff like that. Like it irritates me a little bit because even if you don't want to hear it, at least you could do is support. Like, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't hurt nobody to support, it doesn't take nothing away from you to support, you know what I'm saying, regardless. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions and stuff like that, but like I'm heavy on that one, I'm not gonna lie.
Word. Now, I've experienced the same, so I feel you on staying for an artist performance
Right.
and don't walking out on an artist. Like
Right.
that's very like disrespectful. First off,
Exactly.
then it's also like you just saying fuck you to that person who put all that
Right. Like,
work in,
and it's
time,
horrible, like,
effort into.
especially because it takes a lot of courage to get up on stage. Like,
Yeah,
as much as people want to make it seem like it's just so easy, like it does, it takes a lot of courage to get up on stage, especially when you're performing for different audiences all the time. You don't know what these people like, you don't know what they like to hear, you know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot of courage to get up there and actually do that shit, especially when it's your own art. It's like people that paint, like it takes a lot of courage to put their painting on a wall and hope that people like it and want to purchase it and feel what they're trying to put into art. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of courage for all that. And it's honestly like very, very spiteful when people like, leave and stuff like that, because I can already imagine like how people feel getting on stage and just seeing that in the crowd,
right.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
I think
But
it also is something in the music industry that weeds out hobbyists from real artists. Because real artists will persevere through that and then win people over. Where people who are just hobbyists and make music because like their friend raps or
yeah,
things,
or like it's fun. Yeah.
they just not gonna keep doing that or try to win over the artist and they'll fizzle out. So I
Yeah.
think that's like the first level, but it is disrespectful.
Yeah. No,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
it just comes with live performances.
Right. Definitely. You got to just learn to eat it up sometimes.
Now, how
But
long have you been performing live?
um I performed, like I had my first ever like real performance like outside like of my own music was probably like 3 years ago. And then I went to school and stuff, so I kind of took like a break with music and stuff like that, because I had gone like some like in Grafton, like I was in school and stuff like that, so I took a break when it came to music. And then my last drop, like my first drop, my first music video drop, No Bap, last year in 2025 in January, is when I actually started pushing my music again. And so I would say like my performances like would really have started in 2025, because I went to do bigger performances, like from like those songs and stuff like that. I performed in New York, Providence, like I've performed at a couple of places, but like my first ever performance was in Forever, and then I took a break. So I would say like 2025, like my real performances live, like with bigger crowds.
Now, out of performing in places like Providence, New York, Fall River, what crowd reception was the best?
New York, I gotta say New York. It was a great show. Like it was so good. It was a lot of people there. It was a lot of people there. A lot of artists from all different types of places. Like there was even like models there. Like it was a lot of people there. A lot of different connections. And I gotta say, like for the egos that people could have, like it was a whole lot of love and support in that room. I'm not gonna lie. So like that was probably like the one of the best places I've performed so far is New York.
Yeah, I asked that because I've done a show out in New York before, um, and the reception from the crowd is just totally different. They love it more. They're
Yes.
there for the
Yes.
love of it. They're not just there
Yes.
for a night out with
Right.
with
Right.
seeing music.
Right.
So what's your plans for 2026?
2026, I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of plans for this year. I want to do a whole lot of traveling, like content traveling. I want to like last year I went to like South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, Paris Island, stuff like that. But I hadn't like that was like my like that was like a personal thing, like music and
Right.
stuff like that, like get some writing done and stuff like that. But this year I wanna put a lot of traveling into this year for like content creation, like to show my music around, because let's be honest, like sitting around and just letting it happen is not gonna like push it faster than
Right.
me going to get that shit myself. So I want to do traveling, do content in different places, showing people my music in different places, record that, put it out there. I want to do a whole lot of things, like a lot of things, you know, maybe build new connections in new places, perform like new places with those connections, like a bunch of stuff. I want to like release a love album this year too. I'm working on like I have a lot of big plans for 2026. I want it to be like a major upgrade from last year. And it's a lot of top because last year was very eventful. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Yeah, the music business moves fast once you start moving in it.
Mhm.
It's a fast climb, so you're gonna see that in 2026. So with the traveling and the vlogs, what places are on your map that you want to go to?
Okay, I have big stretches. I'm not gonna lie. I want to go to, well, the simplest one so far is Florida. I want to go to Florida just again, like, you know, because I've been to Florida before, but I just want to go again, like just for the content part and like the warm weather and everything. And then I want to go there. I want to go to Paris. Like, and I know it's a stretch, but I want to go like so bad. So I'm aiming towards that for this year. Like most of all is Paris. I want to go there. I want to go like a lot of like places that aren't like, you know, known and stuff like that, like not popular to go to, like, you know,
Right.
like a lot of people can't say they've been to Paris, like, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of different places that like have their own like tourist attraction as well, like places like that.
Now, when you look at like your demographics for your music, what like cities are you popping off in?
Popping off, I would like, I would say
You
I
know
would
how
pop off the
your
most,
streaming
like,
service shows you your top cities and locations and stuff.
yep.
You know what I mean? You think any of those would be on the list to go to?
I got like I have a lot from like the US itself, and then I have some from the United Kingdom too. I'm not gonna lie. I got some from over there. Like a little bit of my audience is from over there. But I don't know. Cause I don't know if I wanna go to the United Kingdom. I
Because
don't know.
like talking to managers and people who've been in the industry for a while, they always tell you to like plan your tours and your travels with your top 10 cities in mind, pretty much.
Yeah, that's listening, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
like one of mine, for example, like my top city's Brooklyn. So like if I'm gonna go on tour, it makes sense to do a show in Brooklyn because that's where they rocking with me the most.
Right.
So like if you got a city in random ass fucking Kansas or something, but it's your number one metrics wise, business wise, it makes sense even though there's like nothing else there but to push your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So is there any like random cities in that top 10?
I'm not gonna lie, probably like the most random one I would say is the United Kingdom. Like, that's the only one that really threw me off. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that I can remember from the list that I seen. I definitely, because I was looking, but that's the most like that was the most random to me. I'm not gonna lie. I can't fully remember the rest at this moment
Right.
though. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, seeing something like UK London as an artist from the United States, how do you feel about your music being overseas?
Excited, you know, excited. I'm happy. Like people want to listen, and I'm happy too. Like because like if I look at this song and I see like the United Kingdom is listening to a lot, I'll look at the next song and see if like maybe it kept them hooked. Like, oh, they want to see
Mhm.
more. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
have seen United Kingdom popular on a lot of my songs. So it makes me excited knowing that like people like because that was always my main goal. Like I want people from like all around the world, but not just one place. You know what I'm saying? All around the world. But one place for now is more than I could ask for at this moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Listen,
very
maybe
grateful.
before that Paris trip, take a trip to London.
Right, maybe. I might just consider it. I'm not gonna lie. It's
They got
very
a bunch of fancy shit for Instagram in London.
right. Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
know.
and ain't too many people doing it. So like,
I know exactly why it would be so good with the traveling, especially like with the music.
I tell people all the time, go where the love is the most. I mean, like, I get a lot of love in Providence. I'm always in Providence performing. So it's like I get more love there than my home city. And you're going to notice that as an artist that's only doing this for a few years. You're going to notice that most of your love is going to come from out of your home city. And it's because the people at home know you. So they look at you as a peer, as like a regular,
as somebody, while like just as a person, while others like outside of the four walls you contain yourself in or come from. I've noticed, I'm not gonna lie, like the love and support definitely comes harder from the people that don't know you personally and stuff like that.
Right.
But that's because they look at you different. Like they look at you as like not like, you know what I'm saying? They look at you as a someone, like as a somebody to other somebodies. You know what I'm saying? Facts. They don't look at you like how they look at everybody else walking on the street. That's why.
That's big facts there. But before we wrap this up, tell everybody where they can find Jay Sora.
You can find Jay Sora on YouTube at Jay Sora Music. It's spelled just like the name Jay, Sora. Music, Music. And that's on YouTube. Most of my music is only on YouTube. I'm not going to lie for right now. But you can find Let Me Love You on all platforms. It's just Let Me Love You in abbreviation. With Overeast Drip. Shout out to my dog for him. And that's pretty much it. So Let Me Love You is on all platforms. Fantasy as well with Overeast Drip is on all platforms. And then you have just my songs on YouTube. I just saw music.
Word. Now, before we wrap this up, we're going to run back your video one more time for Pop Out. And it's been a pleasure, Jay Sora.
It was a pleasure meeting you too. It's been a pleasure. It's been a great conversation. And if you guys haven't yet, everybody that's watching, go tap into Pop Out because it's a banger for the year 2026. And we got so much more coming.
Facts. We're going to get into this right now. And then we wrapping it up. But make sure you guys don't go nowhere. Right. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The podcast coming up. And holla at me. This right here is Jay Sora. Pop Out. Rock with it, yo.
Back and I'm better. Got the city going crazy for this hot ass weather. I look down on these bitches cause I know I'm the treasure. And all these niggas know it too. I got them light as a feather. Now look, I call the shots. Don't you ever think I'm not. Don't you ever try to play me for a goofy. You a bob. I got niggas spinning blocks. You a ugly little thigh. And if I ever say it's up, don't you ever say it's not. Look, ain't no nigga dubbing me. You better watch what you believe. I'm the realest in these streets. No bitches stepping up to me. I know it's hard for you to see, but I'm the queen without the B. And if you try to play with me, I put your faces on a T. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, you know who poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, you know who poppin' out. Just Sora poppin' out. I'm all they talk about. These bitches corny, all these niggas know what I'm about. They talkin' for the crowd. Bitch, sit your dumb ass down. Don't need a nigga digging lies, I never worry about. I ain't going out bad for no man. Don't worry about who I'm around. I know you bitches some fans. I play my song, you know the words, but I'm the one they can't stand. Like how you claiming competition? This was never your plan. You bitches ran through, and I had to take it there. You know I can't boo. See, I'm always coming up just like I plan to, and I ain't even pop my shit. I just be playing boo. Like what you wanna do? I got my niggas that are spread, just giving many reasons. Confidential where I stay, I'll pull up any season. You wanted me to play? These niggas wanna taste. Can name them all and never need a lot of no one's faith. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, you know who poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, yeah, we poppin' out. Pop out, you know who poppin' out.
hip hop. The hip hop. It's the hip hop. Hip hop. Hip hop. Everything podcast. It's you. It's your boy Fifth. Aaron.